Hey, what's up guys? This is Riyam again, back with a new Minecraft Dungeons video. I just did a 4.5 hour live stream for the Echoing Void DLC update, showing you all the new levels, including the free level, the Gauntlet of Gales, and of course we also beat the Vengeful Heart of Ender, the final boss on the highest Apocalypse Plus difficulty. We showed some new weapons, armor, artifacts, and also enchantments, but I want you to get on this level as quick as possible as well. So today I am going to show you the 6 places where you can get the Eyes of Ender pretty much to activate the portal inside the stronghold, so you can also travel to the End Wilds, and of course also the final level for the Echoing Void DLC, which is the Broken Citadel. So guys, let's get right to it. Alright, so here we are in the base camp. First of all, of course, you want to know where the stronghold is. It is right here, and you're going to need 6 Eyes of Ender in order to activate the portal, which we're going to do at the end of this video. But of course, right now you want to first gather those before you start this level, because otherwise you simply won't be able to do it. So in total, there are 6 Eyes of Ender. Normally they will be shown on the map. I already found every single one of them. There's one on the Creeper Woods, one on the Soggy Swamp, the one on the Cacti Canyon, Pumpkin Pastures, Desert Temple, and also on the Highblock Halls. Some of them are pretty easy to find, some are a little bit more difficult. So let's check them out one by one to show you exactly where you need to focus on in these levels. Before you start searching for Eyes of Ender though, I definitely suggest you to get your hands on some speedrun gear. A Ghost Cloak, Deathcap Mushroom, and also a Boots of Swiftness will definitely do the job in making you a lot faster in these levels. And a Verted Rope, for example, or another evocation type of armor with double cooldown and swift-footed is definitely recommended, but of course you could also go with different enchantments. Alright, so first off we're going to check out the Eye of Ender on the Creeper Woods. I recommend you to lower your difficulty a little bit to make it a lot easier to speedrun your way through these levels. I am power level 251, so Apocalypse level 7 plus 20 will be just fine. Already very easy to do. Of course, don't put it on default in adventure, because right here you can still get it very easily and also find items with 3 different enchantment slots. Alright, so here we go. Let's just skip the cutscene and start speedrunning our way through this level. So this one is actually pretty early in the level, like we also already talked about in my theory videos. So it is right here near the Enderman's head, pretty much, where you have the crack in the head. So you're going to open up your map, and instead of following the objective, you're actually going to deviate from the main route, and you're going to go this way to the right pretty much. On the map, of course, it will look exactly like this, but this will lead you to a secret cave. So just run all the way to the end. Alright, so here we are, and this is also the Enderman fight. So we're just gonna take down this bad boy, take his loot, and now we can advance to the cave. So we're gonna take the loot right here and get inside. So this will bring you to a pretty large cave system. You're just gonna jump from one platform to the other. And voila, this is already the very first Ender Sand location. So if we get down there, we will be able to fight that bad guy and of course find the first Eye of Ender. So it will be dropped right after we destroy this guy, and then of course you will also find some very awesome loot. So there we go, we just dropped a sword. So after you defeated the Ender Sand, taking the Eye of Ender, very important, you actually have 2 choices. Of course, always make sure to find these golden chests inside the cave. They will always be left behind. And then you have a choice to either finish the mission, or you could also just press escape and return to the camp. We already tried this on the live stream and it works. Alright, so here we are back in the base camp. Right now we have 5 more Eyes of Ender to find. Let's go for the second one of the Soggy Swamp. So for this level, very much the same. Pretty much all you have to do is follow your way through the objective, rush through the level, and this one is actually pretty close, so you don't have to go very far. It's actually before you enter the cave, near the event where you're gonna have to destroy the brews. So right here we have the Destroy the Brew event. We're gonna have to take down 5 of these, but in the very bottom right of this area you will find a path that deviates away from the main objective. I was able to find it on the live stream at this very location, but right now it simply doesn't pop up. So I think it's very strange. Maybe it can also pop up further in the level, but definitely make sure to keep your eyes open for paths that go to the sides, very narrow paths, and which of course also bring you to a cave system where you're gonna have to find that Eye of Ender. Oh, guys, we're talking too much. I actually almost skipped. it right here. It's on the sides. This on the Soggy Swamp, you have to go to this side and you'll be able to find it right here. But alright, so next up we have the one on the Cacti Canyon. This one is also pretty easy to find, so let's check it out. So we're just gonna light the beacon and start speedrunning our way through the level. So this one is actually not that far away from the spawn. So what you're gonna do is just go through the level, follow the objective, and at a certain point you will find a very large area with a golden chest sitting in the very center. So this is a pretty scary area with many different mobs. And what you're gonna do right here is just get past it and search for a side branch of the main objective. I'm getting stuck right here, so that's not really nice. But voila, there you have it. So I can confirm right now that they actually sometimes do pop up and sometimes don't. So this means that we will be able to find the level. You might be able to find it a little bit further, but it looks exactly like this. So you're just gonna keep following the objective. And right now we should be able to find a cave at the very end of this path. So we go right there and bam, here it is. So right now we're gonna have to search for 2 keys. So we have a yellow key and a blue key. There are actually 2 blue keys inside this very dungeon. So that's the first thing that we're gonna do. Here we have it, the blue key. Right now we're gonna have to do a little survival event. All right, here we go. We're gonna take the chest and we're gonna run outside and open up that very first door. So this door will lead us to the yellow key. So right here you will find a blue key which leads to the yellow key. So 2 more keys. So now that we have the key, we can open up a second gate in this small area, and this will lead us to the yellow key. Voila, here we go. Take the treasure and the key and get back to the main gate. All right, so here we go. And there we have it. So this is the place where we're gonna have to deal with the Ender Scent. So we're just gonna stand in the middle, provoke him, and bam, take him down. So right now you should have your next Eye of Ender already 3 out of 6. And I'm gonna also return to camp for the next one. Alright, so the 4th Eye of Ender can be found on the Pumpkin Pastures, and this one is also not that difficult. So we're just gonna run through this level, follow the objective, and we actually want to get past the boat. So you also have a big event where you're gonna have to take down the drawbridge, right? It's gonna be even before that. So you want to get past or go across the bridge, which is this one. Sometimes you have to walk around it, but then you also have a pretty big ravine where you can also find the secret room pretty much for the secret cow level, which is exactly this location. But then you have a huge field, and it's gonna be inside this field. So if you open up the map, you will see a side branch going right there, and this is actually the place where you're going to go for, and this will also lead you to the Eye of Ender. So we're just going to follow this one. It brings us to this house with like the dirt roof with the grass. I actually really like it. Alright, we've taken down all the mobs. Now we can take the treasure and follow this path to the cave. So this one actually brings us to a very cozy location, which reminds me a little bit of the Highblock Halls. Ooh! Something just... Ooh! A guardian bow just dropped. Nice. But all you want to do is get to the other side pretty much to trigger another gate event. Nice, we find some treasure. Also a Enderman, which we're gonna have to deal with. And another one right here. So after taking down this bad boy, it should open the gate. And wow, we found another unique, a Jailer Scythe. Let's click the button right here. And that should do the trick. So right now we can just walk around and get to this entrance. Of course, take the chest and go to the Ender Scent's lair. Alright, so here we are. This is actually a pretty small event. So we have the Ender Scent at this very location. Way smaller in comparison with the other ones. And bam! Highland armor. Very sweet. So make sure to pick up the Eye of Ender. And of course also the treasure. And then return back to camp. Okay, so right now we only have 2 more Eyes of Ender to collect. So the first one we're gonna find on the Desert Temple. And this one is actually a little bit trickier to find, but let's check it out right now. So for this one, you actually want to travel almost all the way to the end of the level. So we're gonna get past most events. First you have the yellow key event, then you also have the event where you're gonna have to survive a couple of ambushes and pretty much get to the boss. Alright, first off, take the golden key. Get the hell away of this place. Try to dodge all these incoming attacks to get there ASAP. Okay, so this is the second event where we're gonna have to deal with the ambush pretty much. Now we can reach the tomb. So this is going to bring us to the Forgotten One, the boss of the Desert Temple. So we're just gonna keep running to him. Wanna ignore all the mobs. Of course, not the loot pigs, because we're all about the loot, guys. But yeah, here we are. So this is a pretty large room right before the boss fight, really. If we open up the map, you can see the size of this thing. And normally, you will be able to find the secret room right here. So you go up the staircase, and it should go to this side. The side branch, pretty much. I found it 2 or 3 times at this very spot. And I think this time I just had bad luck once again. Maybe it does disappear after you've already done it. It did pop up 2 or 3 times for me, but with the recording, it just vanished. And that also makes me think that the chambers don't have a 100% chance to spawn anymore as secret room pretty much after you have already found the Eyes of Ender. Wait a second. I see something on the side. I see something on the side. This is gonna be it. Oh man, it's very well tucked away. Look at this. Ooh, we have some new traps. Spiky traps. Uh-oh. Okay, this is interesting. Let's be careful for those traps as well. I use Dynamo plus a Firebolt Thrower. Oh yes, that's a really nice combo, man. Alright, here we go. Anyways, that's 5 out of 6 Eyes of Ender. Right now we're gonna travel to the very last mission, which is the Highblock Halls. And this one is also pretty easy to find. Alright, so one more time, we're gonna speedrun through the level, follow the objective pretty much, and you wanna get past the first gate event. So you either have to open up the door with a key, or you're gonna have to take down a couple of enemies to get pretty much to the outside, to a courtyard, where you can find a lot of rain. Anyways, we finally made it to the courtyard, so right now you have 2 options. Get inside the well right here, or search for the key. I always go for the well, because right here, you will be able to find a new piglin. So you're just going to take that one down and get your hands on that sweet loot. So we're going to take the mace and follow the way. Most of the times, it's in the top right. You'll be able to find it right there. So then we're going to activate the lever and get inside the kitchen. So right here we have to destroy the buffet, but we're not gonna do that. We're actually gonna walk to this very side. And once again, it's not popping up for me. I can't believe this. So this should be the place to find the Eye of Ender location. Anyways, we also found it on the live stream right here, so you can see it in this little preview. So this will be the very last place where you want to search for the Eye of Ender. Remember this, if you're going to this place yourself, and oh, we need a key as well. Where's that key? Okay, so I think the key is going to be in this area. Oh, look at that. This is like the kitchen. They have been creative with this, guys. I have to be honest. Of course, after finding all those eyes, it is time to travel to the stronghold and activate the portal. So that is exactly what we're gonna do right now. So this one is actually very easy to find. All you have to do, on the top right, you can already see that the portal is activated for me, because of course we did this on the live stream, and wow, that was a little bit of scary. But you're just gonna run straight towards the other side of this big room, and this is already it. So you're just gonna press these 2 buttons. Of course, I suggest you to explore the entire stronghold, because there are plenty of riches to find, but this will already lead us to the stronghold portal. So if you activate this one, you will get a little cutscene, and it will also ask you to travel to the end. So let's do that. And bam, there you have it, the End Wilds. But of course, we already did a full playthrough of the entire Echoing Void DLC. So if you missed the live stream, definitely make sure to check it out in the top right of the screen. But of course, if you want to do your own adventure, if you don't want to get any spoilers, I suggest you to explore everything at your own pace. Guys, a big thanks for watching. Definitely make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed watching this one. It definitely helps me out big time. And of course, also other people who are searching for a guide like this. And make sure to subscribe if you enjoy watching my content in general, because of course a lot more Echoing Void DLC content, a lot more Minecraft dungeons and Minecraft in general is coming your way. Right now it is 4 AM out, time to work on my next video. I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Peace.